Hello students, today we are going to cover the topic linear equations in one variable, chapter 2, standard 8. Talking about algebraic expressions and equations. In the earlier classes, you have come across some examples of expressions. For example, 5x, 2x minus 3, 3x plus y, 2xy plus 5, xyz plus x plus y plus z, and you also come across some examples of equations like 5x is equal to 25, 2x minus 3 is equal to 9, 6z plus 10 is equal to minus 2. So you would remember that equations use the equality sign, which is not there in the expressions. Now talking about algebraic expressions and equations, of these given expressions, many have more than one variable. For example, 2xy plus 5 has two variables. We, however, would restrict to expressions with only one variable in this topic. Moreover, the expressions we use to form equations are linear. This means that the highest power of the variable appearing in the expression is 1. Now talking about linear expressions and non-linear expressions. These are the linear expressions: 2x, 2x plus 1, 3y minus 7, 4 into bracket x minus 4 plus 10. Whereas these are the non-linear expressions: x square plus 1, y plus y square, 1 plus z square plus z cube. Since highest power of these variables are greater than 1, so here we will deal with equations with linear expressions in one variable only. Such equations are known as linear equations in one variable. So what we know so far? An algebraic equation is an equality involving variables. It has an equality sign. The expression on the left of the equality sign is the left hand side, LHS. The expression on the right of the equality sign is the right hand side, RHS. What we know next is, in an equation the values of the expressions on the LHS and RHS are equal. This happens to be true only for certain values of the variable. These values are the solutions of the equations. How to find the solution of an equation? We assume that the two sides of the equation are balanced. We perform the same mathematical operation on both the sides of this equation so that the balance is not disturbed. A few such steps would give us the solution. Now talking about solving equations which have linear expressions on one side and numbers on the other side. For example, find the solution of 2x minus 3 is equal to 7. Solution: step 1, add 3 to both sides. That will give us 2x minus 3 plus 3 is equal to 7 plus 3. The balance is not disturbed. Or 2x is equal to 10. Now step 2, divide both sides by 2. That will lead us to x is equal to 5. Some applications. We will begin with a simple example. Sum of two numbers is 74. One of the numbers is 10 more than the other. What are the numbers? Now here we have a puzzle. We do not know either of the two numbers and we have to find them. But we are given two conditions. One of the numbers is 10 more than the other. Their sum is 74. We already know from class 7 how to proceed. If the smaller number is taken to be x, the larger number is 10 more than x, that is x plus 10. The other condition says that the sum of these two numbers x and x plus 10 is 74. This means x plus 10 is equal to 74, or 2x plus 10 is equal to 74. Now transposing 10 to right hand side, that will give us 2x is equal to 74 minus 10, or 2x is equal to 64. So now dividing both sides by 2, we will have x is equal to 32, that is our first number, and the other number is x plus 10, that is 32 plus 10 is equal to 42. So desired numbers are 32 and 42. As we can see, their sum is indeed 74 as given, and also one number is 10 more than the other. Now taking one more example to understand it further, the present age of Sahil's mother is 3 times the present age of Sahil. After 5 years, their ages will add to 66 years. To find their present ages, let Sahil's present age be x years. Then mother's present age would be 3x. Sahil's age 5 years later would be x plus 5, and mother's age 5 years later would be 3x plus 5. It is given that the sum is 66 years. Therefore, we get the equation 4x plus 10 is equal to 66, which leads to the 4x is equal to 66 minus 10 is equal to 56. This equation determines Sahil's present age, which is x years. So, further simplifying, we get x is equal to 14. Sahil's present age is 14 years and his mother's age is 3 times Sahil's age, that is 14 3s are 42. You may easily check that 5 years from now the sum of their ages will be 66. Now let us consider next example. The sum of 3 consecutive multiples of 11 is 363. Find these 3 multiples. Solution: if x is a multiple of 11, the next multiple is x plus 11. The second next multiple is x plus 11 plus 11 or x plus 22. So we can take 3 consecutive multiples of 11 as x, x plus 11 and x plus 22. It is given that the sum of these consecutive multiples of 11 is 363. So this will give us the following equation: x plus x plus 11 plus x plus 22 is equal to 363, or we can say 3x plus 33 is equal to 363. That gives us x is equal to 110. So the next multiples are 110 plus 11, 110 plus 22. So these numbers are 110, 121, 132. Now we will move to the next topic, solving equations having the variables on both sides. An equation is the quality of the values of two expressions. In the equation 2x minus 3 is equal to 7, the two expressions are 2x minus 3 and 7. In most examples that we have come across so far, the right hand side is just a number, but this need not always be so. Both sides could have expressions with variables. For example, the equation 2x minus 3 is equal to x plus 2 has expressions with a variable on both sides. The expression on the left hand side is 2x minus 3 and the expression on the right hand side is x plus 2. We now discuss how to solve such equations which have expressions with the variables on both sides. For example, solve 2x minus 3 is equal to x plus 2. So we have 2x is equal to x plus 2 plus 3, or 2x is equal to x plus 5, or 2x minus x is equal to x plus 5 minus x. What we are doing, we are subtracting x from both sides. That gives us leads us to the solution x is equal to 5. Here we subtracted from both sides of the solution not a number that is constant, but a term involving the variable. We can do this as variables are not are also numbers. Also note that subtracting x from both sides amounts to the transposing x to the left hand side. Some more applications. Let us understand more applications through examples. The next example is the digits of a 2-digit number differ by 3. If the digits are interchanged and the resulting number is added to the original number, we get 143. What can be the original number? Let us take the 2-digit number such that the digit in the unit place is b. The digit in the tens place differs by 3. So that is b plus 3. So the 2-digit number is 10 into bracket b plus 3 plus b. That equals to 11b plus 30. Now next they have told us with interchange of digits, the resulting 2-digit number will be 10b plus b plus 3 is equal to 11b plus 3. If we add these two-digit numbers, the sum is 11b plus 30 plus 11b plus 3 is equal to 22b plus 33, which is equal to 143. So the equation is 22b plus 33 is equal to 143, which leads us to 22b is equal to 110 or b is equal to 5. Therefore the 2-digit number is 85. Check. The sum of 2-digit number and interchange number is 143. That is 58 plus 85 is equal to 143. So LHS is equal to RHS. Now leading to the next example, Arjun is twice as old as Shriya. 5 years ago his age was 3 times Shriya's age. Find their present ages. Let us take Shriya's present age to be x years, then Arjun's present age would be 2x years. Now Shriya's age 5 years ago was x minus 5 years, whereas Arjun's age 5 years ago was 2x minus 5 years. Coming to the next condition, it is given that the Arjun's age 5 years ago was 3 times Shriya's age. That gives us the equation 2x minus 5 is equal to 3 into bracket x minus 5, which leads to 2x minus 5 is equal to 3x minus 15. Then we are transposing 15 on the left hand side and 2x on the right hand side, which is giving us 10 is equal to x. So Shriya's present age is equal to 10 years and Arjun's present age is equal to 2x, that is 20 years. Now coming to the next topic, reducing equations to simpler form. For example, we have 6x plus 1 upon 3 plus 1 is equal to x minus 3 by 6. So here we need to simplify the equation. And how do we do that? Multiplying both the sides of the equation by 6. So here we are getting the equation which is 6x into 2 plus 2 is equal to x minus 3, or 12x plus 2 plus 6 is equal to x minus 3, which is giving us 11x is equal to minus 11, and our solution is x is equal to minus 1. Coming to the next example, where we are talking about the equations reducible to the linear form. How we can reduce it to the linear form? X plus 1 upon 2x plus 3 is equal to 3 upon 8. Here we are multiplying both the sides by the denominator of the left hand side, that is 2x plus 3. So as we multiply, we get the further simplification, x plus 1 into 8 is equal to 3 into 2x plus 3. We are also cross multiplying with the 8 on the denominator of the right hand side, which is taken to the left hand side. That gives us 8x plus 8 is equal to 6x plus 9, and final answer we are getting is x is equal to 1 by 2. So let us have one more example. Present ages of Anu and Raj are in the ratio 4:5. 8 years from now, the ratio of their ages will be 5:6. Find their present ages. Now let the present age of Anu and Raj be 4x years and 5x years respectively. After 8 years, Anu's age will be 4x plus 8 years and Raj's age after 8 years would be 5x plus 8 years. So therefore, we can say the ratio of their ages after 8 years would be 4x plus 8 upon 5x plus 8, which is also given as 5:6. Therefore, we have equation 4x plus 8 upon 5x plus 8 is equal to 5 upon 6. Cross multiplication gives us 6 into 4x plus 8 into the bracket is equal to 5 into bracket 5x plus 8. As we simplify that, we get 8 is equal to 25x minus 24x, which is leading to x is equal to 8. Therefore, Anu's present age is equal to 4x, that is 4 into 8 is equal to 32 years, and Raj's present age is 5x, 5 into 8 is 40 years. Now points to remember. An algebraic equation is an equality involving variables. It says that the value of the expression on one side of the equality sign is equal to the value of the expression on the other side. The equations we study in class 5, 6, 7 are linear equations in one variable. In each equation, the expressions which form the equation contain only one variable. Further, the equations are linear, that is, the highest power of the variable appearing in the equation is 1. An equation may have linear expressions on both sides. Equations that we studied in classes 6 and 7 had just a number on one side of this equation. Just as numbers, variables can also be transposed from one side of the equation to the other. Occasionally, the expressions forming equations have to be simplified before we can solve them by usual method. Some equations may not even be linear to begin with, but as we have seen, they can be brought to a linear form by multiplying both sides of the equation by the suitable expression. The utility of linear equations is in their diverse application. Different problems on numbers, ages, perimeters, combination of currency notes and so on can be solved using linear equations. Thank you for your time.